So I will limit myself to about five minutes, I think. I think the main question raised for Dutch government here is what can Dutch government do in respect to the issues mentioned here? And as a start for discussion, let me just explain shortly the context of bilateral cooperation between Dutch government and Vietnam as a part of the Global Water Program. There is already a long-term cooperation between the Netherlands and Vietnam government, but so far that has mainly been cooperation between the universities in Vietnam, so Hanoi Water Resources University, Can Tho University, and the Vietnam National University, with their counterparts in the Netherlands. And next to that, we had the ODA projects on coastal zone management and river basin management, official development aid. So the development projects. And they were mainly focusing on flood protection. There was a change in this in 2009 when we had several delegations from Vietnam in the Netherlands, and they all did some sort of request to strengthen cooperation between the Netherlands and Vietnam. And at the same time, it was decided within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to phase out the development aid in Vietnam, and in the Global Water Program we decided that we would continue cooperation with Vietnam, but then on a more equal basis. So it's very really important shift. We were phasing out the ODA and now cooperate on a more equal basis. The Global Water Program that was introduced last year is a cooperation program between 5 ministries in the Netherlands. So my ministry for transport, public works and water management, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Housing, Spatial Planning and Environment, and the Ministry of Economic Affairs. And we selected 5 countries to cooperate with: Bangladesh, Vietnam, Indonesia, Mozambique and Egypt, so Vietnam one of them. And we identified 5 specific themes on which we want to cooperate with these countries. And that's, in respect to my neighbor, an important shift. It's not only climate change we are cooperating on. So we have 5 themes. One of them is climate change adaptation. The second one is what we call governance, so the institutional side. The third one is safety, that's the flood protection side. The fourth is food and ecosystems, so that comes from the agricultural side. And the fifth one is water and sanitation, not only from the perspective of MDG 7 on water and sanitation, but also water supply is involved in that, and water quality. So it's a much broader program. And at the end of 2009, there was a new MOU signed, Memorandum of Understanding for bilateral cooperation with Vietnam, signed October. And in that MOU, we decided to cooperate with Vietnamese government on those 5 themes, and within that, specifically focus on the Mekong Delta area. So no longer on the coastal zone, and also no longer focus on Red River projects. So this was decided end of last year. In the beginning of this year, February, we received a formal request from the Vietnamese government for assistance by the Netherlands government to together develop an integrated Mekong Delta plan, just like what we did in the Netherlands with the Delta plan made by the Commission